Like John said, when he came that day to see Uncle Verley, I was there. My sister was there. My niece, son on the phone. We worshipped. He sung. And after that was done, he said, what singer didn't sing my favorite song? And he asked for that song. And she sang it. We worshiped again. He asked John to pray. And he said, I'm ready. And because of that, when I was told that he died, I was ready. I accepted it. Because he did. And he was ready. You know, my siblings and I, we are going to miss him. Because our mother and Uncle Verley were like brothers and sisters. And I don't know if it's because they were so close, why he had such a connection with us. He always talked about Hans's kids. We're always raised on clean table. And we used to talk a lot about tennis, Sabrina, and Venus. He loved his tennis. And in his earlier days when he used to visit Jamaica, you know, he was loved by everyone in the surrounding districts. Everybody loved him. He is an example of what kindness is. He was like a beacon. I'm going to miss him. About 10 months ago, I went to see him and spent almost half a day. I brought him his goldfish. If you know him, you know he likes his goldfish. And before he was hospitalized, we had promised him the goldfish. But he went in the hospital, and he never got it. Every time Margaret and I go see him, his first thing was, did you bring the goldfish? No, we didn't bring the fish. So that day I brought his goldfish. I brought him Bammy. I brought him Coke. I got into trouble with the nurse. I brought him watermelon. And we sat outside and he said, if I die now, I go to heaven. This fish is so nice. But, you know, he was, I don't know how to describe him. I'm not saying anything that you all don't know. And I know my siblings and myself, especially Compton, who's not here, his daughter is, and Valerie, we all love him. And we don't acknowledge him as a cousin. To us, he is our uncle. I know with my mother and Auntie Cynthia, we used to come and wake up early and go shoot at her in the morning with his gun and say, wake up. That's how I remember him. I'm glad that I saw him that day and I'm able to accept that he's ready and he's in a good place.
My little thing at Uncle Verley, I was kind of a little spoiled when Uncle Verley is concerned. We all know he has a nickname for everybody. I was chubby, they call him Fat Girl. But Erica was so black, he called her Black. Dalet can sing, he called her Sing. And the name goes on. Any name you give you, you look like him. And, you know, I go back the other day when we were so small. And it's like my sister say, cousin, I look at Uncle Verley like a father. We know he used to come in June, but you just never know the date in June. But My mother used to have a little room that nobody could go into that room. It was always closed. Anytime you see her get busy and start to clean, you say, yes, Uncle Verley soon come. And the day he's coming, she'll cook. Oh my God, some of the prettiest goldfish. And we say, Valerie, Uncle Verley come tonight. So none of us don't sleep. And we would wait until we see that white car. He has never driven any other color than white. And when he comes, my God, it's like Christmas. You know, Uncle Verley has left with so many good memories. He loved his family, but he loved his ambitious family. He's always say, if you don't have ambition, don't come near me. And he's serious about it. But I've learned so much from him, and I hug those memories. In this world today, we all need what he passes on, love. He was able to hold his family together. Somebody dead, Uncle Verley, so-and-so dead. You would see an envelope coming from the Ellisons. And what is going to be missed, but the beauty about it, I'm glad. When I was leaving the last time I saw him, he says, yeah, it is well. And with that assurance, I'm glad that I too have that experience, and I have that hope that one day again we will meet. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. I have so much to say about my uncle who fathered me. I hardly call him uncle, I say daddy. I remember the day before he passed, I spoke with my mother. She fostered me. And I spoke with her and I said to her, when last you talk to me, daddy? And she said, you know, I spoke with him on Sunday, and she told me everything that went on. But what she said is that he was so happy. He was praising the Lord. He said, I'm feeling good. I am blessed. And he was thanking the Lord so much that I felt sorry I was not in that company. But I give God thanks that he was feeling good. He was happy. Praise the name of the Lord. And he pronounced that he was blessed. Let me tell you something about my uncle, whom I call Daddy. He fathered me. It's no joke about it. My father, I grew up, we know, all of us from our community. My grandparents, I grew up with them. So our house was in the middle. The house, my father's house, was at this side, and my uncle was at that side. That was early times. And as Mama said, every name he gives fits. I don't know how my name will fit. Do I look like a boy? Tell me the truth. But I am boy for him. He had two friends, two church friends, the pastor for the church, Brother Reed, and another friend, Brother Sergeant Finley. And every time Brother Sergeant migrated to England, and every time he would come to visit, he would look at me, boy. It was since I grew old enough that Brother Reed stopped calling me boy. Because everything from my uncle, every girl, every boy was boy for him. But I was his boy, because he never had any children as him, so I was his boy. He loved riding bicycle. And I would follow him every Saturday morning to the Stanmore Square, where he would put me on the bicycle, tow me up the hill, tow me down like 3-4 times, and say, all right now. And anybody who knows bulla cake, he would buy me a bulla and say, all right, I'm going to Mount Verley now, go home now. Sometimes I don't go home because my grandmother was a janitor for the school. So I would stay by the school with my grandma. Okay? My first pair of shoes he bought me, I remember it vividly. And I think I would draw that shoes. I will never forget, that was 1962, when Jamaica was becoming independent. I went home and gave my grandmother the announcement from school that the 6th of August will be independent and we must dress up to school. Now older folks from Jamaica, you understand how we used to go to school. We go to school barefooted, it wasn't a shame. But this day was such a special day that we should be dressed up in shoes and socks. And I was in grade 2 going to grade 3 that year. And I went home and I told my grandmother. And you know, our grandparents, I have no money. So you know, you're going to write your uncle. He was in the States on farm working. So he said, you're going to write your uncle and ask him for a pair of shoes to go on Independent Day. See my cousin over there, my favorite cousin. She was young, I was a little tat. So I took the paper, my grandmother bought the writing paper and the pen, and she sent me up to Aunt Bev. We never say Aunt Bev that Bev. That's why she don't like the name, so I won't call it. And I went up there to her and tell her, I'm asking her to help me to write a letter to my uncle. And then I remember the spot where we sat. And she took the paper, she got a book and put it on it, and she started to write. She did her address, she never bothered asked me for the address. But then when she finished all that, she said, so what do you want to tell your uncle now? And believe me, I gave her word for word. And when she was through, I never loved that. Because she read out my letter to everybody in the yard. And that made me not so happy, but I was so thankful. And I mailed the letter to my uncle. And here comes the money. And my grandmother took me to the store and bought me this pair of shoes and socks. I was so proud in my black shoes and my white socks at school on Independence Day. Nobody like me, like boy. Praise the Lord. And then that goes on and on. He took care of me every way. But especially when I was 15 years old, when my grandmother, who was my mother, passed. And he took me over, and I mean, take me over. And he supported me uphill, downhill, everything. I wasn't short of anything. I was not short of anything. He cared for me in every way. If I have problem, I could write him, I could tell him my problem. That's Uncle Verley for me. I call him Daddy. Of course, my dad was still yet alive. But my daddy, that is Uncle Verley, he took the best care of me. He would write me, and that fascinated me every time. When he closed the letter, he would write. Remember, every letter, he would write at the bottom. Remember, if you can't be good, be careful. And I read the letter in the tone of his voice, believe me. Because you know him. He was a disciplinarian. He was very strict. And as Marva said, he never liked people without ambition. If you're not ambitious, away with you. The kindness of him, oh my God, can be spoken of. He loved people. He loved not only his family, but he was a people person. in our community when he comes from abroad. As Marva had rightly said, everybody would come. Veranda would floor off. Not only relatives, but friends from anywhere would come around, and you would have something to offer them. He goes out. Marva said he was loved. Marva, he's still loved. Or is it Elaine? He is still loved. Hearing of his death, persons been calling. Persons been calling. Those who know him, persons been calling. He is still loved. What did you say? Yes, mourning is done more, but we give God thanks. I continue to love him. Believe me, in my heart I will remember him. I will remember him. And I have a tribute that I am going to be reading from my sister. I know my uncle is safe in the arms of the Lord. The last time, or every time I would call him when Betty goes to visit him, whether it's on a Wednesday or on a Sunday, and we would connect. I would read scriptures with him. I would sing for him. I would pray with him. And he would always say, thank you. Thank you for your prayer here. Thank you. And the last song I sang for him was this song. He said, "Me no know that one day." That song was Jesus Breaks Every Fetter. But he never knew it. And when I sang it through from the hymnal, I sang it again. Because Jesus breaks every fetter and set him free. That's the song. And so, I am trusting in the Lord. Yes, I am trusting. We are not judged. We cannot judge what is in the arms of the Lord. God bless you. Let me just read there. Tribute from Pam. That's the niece of him that follows me. My dearest Uncle Verley, words cannot begin to express the pain I felt when I heard of your passing. But I will honor you by keeping your memories alive. You are such a great uncle to us, always there with a helping hand and a listening ear. You were the rock of this family, always ensuring that everybody is okay. I cannot imagine what life will be like without you. You were the glue that held us together. Our hearts are broken because we were all hoping to see you again. But God knows best. We have now gained an angel, and I know you would not want us to be sad for long. Sleep on, my beloved uncle. Sleep on and take your rest. That's it. Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Carol Dunkley, and many of you might not know that name. Charmin. I'm the daughter of Auntie Love. My father is Donald Coffin. And every time Uncle Verley comes to Jamaica, Coffee Man is with him from the day he comes to the day he leaves. We know that Daddy is out once Uncle Verley is in Jamaica. Uncle Verley is the uncle we know, is the only man I know that bought slip and panties for me, my sisters, and maybe for all the girls. Everybody. Every time Uncle Verley comes, you get in your slip and you get your panty. If you don't even get anything else. Yes. Yes. And when we didn't know anything in Jamaica about carbolic and dial, Uncle Verley would bring Irish Spring and Coast and Zest. And you feel good because you smell like foreign. You smell like foreign when Uncle Verley comes. I remember one time Uncle Verley came and he and Daddy was traveling. They were in Montego Bay and they were coming up this hill. And I think Daddy was driving at the time. And the car, I don't know what happened. And the car got hit. Uncle Verley come out, don't know me money, don't know. And they started to push the car. And Uncle Verley was the kind of person when you were around him, he was always giving you jokes. He was always a happy person. In March, I heard that Uncle Verley was sick. I was living in New Mexico at the time. I just relocated to Houston 3 weeks ago. And I came here in March to see Uncle Verley. I heard that he was sick, and I was like, I need to see Uncle Verley. He's sick and I need to at least see him. And I came from New Mexico. I flew down here, me and my husband. And because of COVID and other things, I did not get to see Uncle Verley. It hurt my heart. Hurt. But right now, Coffee Man is sick. We are on watch for him. I wasn't sure I could come because we have plans in place for this right now. And I have a function tomorrow that I should be cooking for that function. But when I heard Tuesday that Uncle Verley's funeral and stuff is this weekend, my husband was like, all right, so what are you gonna do? I said to him, I can go to another function years to come. I don't know when, but it's only one time Uncle Verley going to get buried. Only one funeral he's going to have. So I'm going to make sure that I get here. My heart is sad. And I know my mom, you all know that they grew up together. And I could not have come to not represent my mom and to not represent my dad. We love Uncle Verley. Nobody's perfect. So if you know something bad that he did, forgive him. Because if you don't, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, so we have to forgive him. And we don't know the bad things that he has done because in our eyes, Uncle Verley is king. In our eyes, he is king. The Lord bless him. The Lord bless you, Aunt Gwen. I remember once I came here and, you know, Uncle Verley, he was cooking one food and doing one thing. And between me and Miss Gwen, Aunt Gwen said, let him get to chicken pot pie. Uncle Verley, when we reached down the road, what kind of chicken pot pie? We went to Popeyes. And Uncle Verley take me to Popeyes and buy me this big box of chicken. I couldn't even eat half of it. You know how he was. He loved breadfruit. And he cook it when it's almost ripe. And heal. Mama used to prepare that for him every time he's coming. We know when Uncle Verley coming just by what is being cooked or prepared for him to come. His name will live on and on and on. He has left a legacy and we will cherish it. You till you die, I till I die. The Lord bless you, the Lord keep you, and may his memory live on.
To give condolence on behalf of the Stanmore, the brethren, Pastor Names, who has retired from his pastoral office, from our pastor and his family and the family of the United Pentecostal Church in Jamaica. They send their condolences to the family.
You know I was getting you. Yeah, you can go up a little bit, yeah.
How you want to do it? You want to go?
The live video. When your mommy said, wait, I'm going to she said, please wait for my son.
pass the corner right back.
John, she's still recording. John. No, I say she's still recording.
You have to get out your way.
Sure.